Welcome, folks, to Louisville, Kentucky, Derby City. This home of the Louisville Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Cardinals will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. Sticking with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 3rd down coming up after that running play. And on the carry, he's heading left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Ball handed off. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is... Oh, and he fumbles! Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But
heads up, it's a fake, trying to throw it. He lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff on a single back formation. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Morton. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changed the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powers through.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
17, Louisville, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Louisville Cardinals will take over 1st and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away.
17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Refusing to be stopped in this play. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. They moved the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
When he's got some space here. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Louisville.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And now the handoff. Running with purpose. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll feed the back again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver makes the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Cardinals come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Morton. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? I mean, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
There's nothing the quarterback loves more than a receiver who can take a short pass like that and make something special happen. It makes it so much easier when you can just get the ball to your playmakers and let them do the rest.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. I'm not sure how the quarterback sneak. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. offense sets the formation. It's third down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's back to throw again on second down. Catch made on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
At the end of the third quarter of play, the score, Louisville 42, Oregon 31.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with them.
Heads up. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And the fake punt works. It's a first down.
That's good
Wow,
for
what a
Cardinals.
call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Morton. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Oregon offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they...
Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Breaks into the clear. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And they're trying to punch it in here.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Morton. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
You've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Now they're running on the toss. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So 5-point game, they need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. Oh, look out. The football is free. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one